man, now like we kind of lost track of what we're talking about. Who cares? We could
1984.
continue on,
1984.
like, oh yeah, 1984. Okay then. So what's so good about that again?
So it's kind of like it was written, I think, like in the 40s, 1940s, around like World War II. George Orwell predicted a future where basically like how do you call it? Like, it's kind of like a dictatorship.
Mm.
So like the government watches you, they make sure of your every movement, they hypnotize you with the news, propaganda, war that could not be happening, mind controlling citizens, breaking their wills, a lot of stuff.
Ah, so he's like the creator of The Simpsons then.
What?
Because in The Simpsons they predict a lot of things unconsciously.
Oh yeah, they predict a lot of stuff, but I don't know if it's possible that like they happen to know the future.
Yeah, exactly.
Could be possible.
Did he?
Hmm?
Bro, he's probably the dude in the UFOs right now going across like San Diego area.
Could.
Have you heard about that? Like, there's like been UFO spottings, and like some people are actually confirming it. I still don't really believe them, but then again, it's like I don't know, man. I really don't know what to believe about the UFOs.
Hey, if Obama said there's UFOs, there's UFOs.
Obama. I mean, hey, it's cool. At least if I get abducted, then
I'd get abducted by Obama.
It's by him and my future self.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. If you get abducted and it's just your future self staring at you, what the hell are you doing in here?
That'd be pretty funny.
So what happens in the future? You don't want to know. Or it'd be like a movie scene. If I tell you, then it's not going to happen.
But if you do tell me,
then you're just going to end up sad.
Yep. I gotta say, what do you think of 2021 so far?
It's all right. So it's good and bad. I'm only glad because it's flying by so fast. Like honestly, it doesn't even feel like a real year. It's just like I don't know. It feels like real quarantine because we're stuck inside still. But like so much things are coming out.
Yeah. I'd say that this year is definitely better than last year, but I'd say there's how do you call it, a lot of stuff that still is pretty bad.
I mean, all right, so yeah, I understand that. Like a lot of bad things have happened to me in 2020. But here's the thing. At least we're getting movies this year. That's all I'll say. And I love movies, and they kind of cheer me up. Like, they kind of just distract me from 2021. Even though it's not as bad, and I'm just literally doing nothing inside. Like, I'm just literally playing video games and watching movies. That's it.
Yeah, I'm just glad we're getting movies, because last year there was, like, death and basically silence. Nothing.
Yeah. And no Marvel. You forgot about that.
No, I was okay with no Marvel for a year, honestly.
How dare you? You disgust.
I'm saying it was nice. It was nice to have a break. Okay.
No. As a Marvel fan, there's no such thing. All right.
I like Marvel. I'm not saying I hate Marvel. I'm just saying it's just nice to take a break every once in a while.
Look, man, I'm sorry to tell you, but Loki's coming out soon, and I'm gonna literally watch it. Too bad they don't release it like all in 1 week. Or the same week, or like in the same day, actually. But we have to watch it so slowly.
I'm okay with that. It makes you think more, like about the TV show.
I know, but I'm a very impatient dude. So I'm probably gonna grow up with road rage.
I can tell.
Get out the goddamn road! What are you doing?
You just be like honking your fucking... You remind me of Russell Crowe in Unhinged.
I remind myself of my dad, dude. Dude, last time my dad just, like, his body was halfway out the window and he flipped off this girl and I was like, bro, calm down. Like, why are you in a rush? But then again, I'm probably going to end up like that.
Yeah, eventually we're all gonna end up like that. I mean, my
It's just funny though.
I mean, my dad flips off people too because they're being morons.
Yeah, I could tell some of them are being morons, but I don't think it's that. It's not like competitive driving or anything.
Well, it's not. It's just you're trying to get to wherever you need to go.
Also, I think that's why I'm like a competitive, like, just like I play games. Everything I do is kind of competitive. Like,
Yeah, I can tell by your gameplay.
dude, all right. So, well, I've been playing Call of Duty, dude, and I've been getting a headaches, literal headaches playing the game, bro. Literally, oh my god, I've just been getting pissed and yelling at the game. I try to take a break, but then it's like too addicting to get off. It's like a love and hate relationship with that game.
Yeah, yeah. It seems that you enjoyed it and you hate it, but so you have PlayStation Plus, right?
Yeah. Well, no. Well, technically I do because I steal it off my brother's account.
Okay, so let me explain something that's happening right now. So Battlefield 5 is in PlayStation Plus if you want it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got it because of my brother, and I started playing it because I really loved the first Battlefield. It
Yeah,
was
I saw your video of it.
I'm sorry, but the fact that I went into the level immediately and then saw a glitch, I was like, oh, this is gonna be a fun ride.
But was it actually good though?
The campaign
Uh,
is ridiculously short.
oh god. Well, short stuff can be good. Like Spider-Man Miles Morales. It's like a pretty short game, but it's very fun.
But the fact that the campaign, each story is done in like 50 minutes, I think, is a little disappointing. Like, one of my favorite ones is the tank. And in Battlefield, apparently the tank is always the best, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, the tank level was shortened ridiculously.
Maybe. Well, I can't really speak for Battlefield players, but like maybe it's like I don't know. Maybe like they're kind of tired of it. Maybe it was throughout all Battlefields. I really don't know.
I mean, I played the first Battlefield. The tank mission was like very long. I
Was it
loved it.
fun?
It was pretty good. It had interesting characters. I remember everyone's name, but I don't remember a single person's name except the main character Mueller, who dies in like 30 minutes.
Yeah, that sucks. How long was the campaign in like time wise? Would you estimate?
30 minutes for the tank, 50 minutes for the Norwegian one. I still haven't played the other two, but my disappointment is already big enough to kind of warrant not playing the game anymore.
Uh, you know what? Let's talk about shows in general. Haven't you noticed? Like, all right, so when the show finishes, right? And they're gonna extend it to a new one, but they're gonna like make it a new era. Say like Avatar: The Last Airbender. You know how that show is amazing,
Of course, I watched it and I loved it.
and then they make like a show like Legend of Korra. Well, yeah, sure, you're gonna have fans, but the real like Avatar fans are gonna know it's like, yeah, sure, it's decent, but it's not good. It's not as good as Avatar because it lost its like I don't know spunkiness. I really don't know how to say it, but like it's so annoying because it loses like depth to the show, its whole aesthetic because Avatar was in a different age, and they transition it into like a steampunk era so fast. Maybe I'm tripping, but I don't know, man. And then it just like loses like everything, like the villain's motivation. Everything is so bad about it. I don't know.
I haven't
It
seen.
just
Oh,
it's
sorry.
happened with a lot of shows.
Sorry. I have not seen a single clip.
Well,
So
I'm speaking for like usual shows like similar to the Avatar. I mean, I can't really tell you what happens in Naruto, but a similar fate happens to Naruto when they extend it to Boruto.
Boruto.
Boruto is Naruto's son, right?
Mm-hmm.
And So the villains in Naruto are fantastic, right? They have motivation. They either have like a sad story and motivation, or like to do something bad, basically, or they're being manipulated because they had such a sob story, and they get manipulated into doing bad things. But in Boruto, it's just like aliens and cyborgs type stuff, man. It's like random ass stuff happening. And sure, they're like, well, as a new era comes, you new tech. I'm like, but that doesn't make sense. Why is like, bro, where did this person even come from?
So, like, does this happen in the show?
Yeah, there's this character named Delta, basically. She was introduced in Naruto. She comes out of nowhere hunting Boruto's friend, basically, for power, I think. I really can't tell you. And she has, like, laser beams that shoot out of her eyes sockets, and, like, she's a robot, so she's a robot? I don't know. She's like a Teen Titans Go type cyborg character, bro. She's goofy.
I'm so confused.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, but the way the show's been going on right now, I'm sorry, I like the simplicity of it.
Exactly. And the aesthetic of the show is so good right now. Like, I like those type of style, like cities and stuff. You've seen the city because it's in the opening, right? And you've seen the statues of
Isn't it like kind of like a village? Sorry.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, village is kind of similar, but my bad. It turns into a city, more of a city, basically. It's called a village, like in Boruto, but it's not really a village.
So let me get this straight. Is this where the main setting is for the most of the show?
Yeah, it's a Leaf Village.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, it's good. I love the villains. You're gonna fall in love with the villains, especially during the tuning exams. That's where you basically meet most of the main characters and side characters. And you're gonna meet the main villain throughout the show. I'm not gonna say his name yet because it's. I mean, should I? I mean, I don't really.
I'm gonna take a guess, and it starts with the letter S.
No. Oh.
Oh, never mind. Don't say it.
It's so good. Naruto is so good. You would think he's like the strongest character in the show, right? It's so good. But I'm not gonna say more because, like, if I spoil it even more, you're gonna be like, oh, what the heck is going on here? And I feel like you would guess everything if I just tell you more about him.
I'm guessing they're gonna pull an Invincible.
No, well, he's like more mysterious. He's like a very mysterious type character. But he's there throughout the show. And you can tell what his motivation is, but you don't know really why he's doing it. Even though like they kind of basically tell you it, but you wouldn't really know why until like Shippuden.
All right. Let's talk about a show we've actually seen.
Oh, Mitchell's.
That's a movie.
I want to talk about it though.
All right, let's talk about it because I'm gonna be honest with you. If this movie does not win the Oscar for Best Animated Feature, I'm gonna kill the Oscars.
Hey, honestly, I know this might be a hot take. It was. I kind of like. I'm not gonna say I disliked it, but it was alright. It was good. I mean, it wasn't the greatest movie ever, so I don't know what to say.
It's alright as long as you liked it. That's alright.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but for me, it related with me the most because the relationship between
dad and
daughter and dad, kind of related with like my relationship with my dad and how he loves the outdoors and I love movies. You know.
Yeah. Well, also, yeah, you're kind of near college too, like she is.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe it just happens to be good timing, or I just love Lord and Miller and whatever they do.
I love the show for one thing. It's like every time they would do something funny and then the sketch would pop out and then like tell them what you're going to do. Or like, I forget, called the Mitchell special or her dad's special.
Oh yeah, the Mitchell special. The Rick Mitchell special. Do you just love the random like drawings or something?
Yeah, and then the little brother, I loved like him the most with the dinosaurs and being so shy.
Hi, would you like to talk about dinosaurs? It's even funnier when you know that the director's playing him. It's just funny.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either until I Googled it. I'm like, oh my gosh. That is like the most hilarious decision. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I think this is better than Spider Verse in my opinion. That's just me. Okay, that's a hot take right there. But
That is a hot take. I mean, look, I respect your opinion, but I would obviously have to disagree.
though Spider Verse is amazing too. But I just prefer the Mitchells versus the Machines probably because I relate with it more.
That's true. I mean, honestly, I felt. Oh, dude, at the end of Mitchell's, I kind of felt a lot of emotion, but throughout the whole Spider Verse movie, I felt like I kind of felt more emotion, like overall, in the movie. Also, the soundtrack of that movie is great. I love it in the Spider Verse.
I have to disagree with you there.
Really, I loved it in the Spider Verse.
No, the score itself is good, but the songs they use, like the rap songs, I don't like them.
I do,
Well,
especially like the Juke one.
I'm glad you do, but I just don't. I'm sorry, but that's not like it didn't fit in. Like we don't need
Well,
little.
some were obviously used for promotion, especially that one. Like he would always play Sunflower.
Okay,
Bro, that was obviously a promotion song, bro.
okay, but at least that song had purpose, you know. At least in the movie, right? So I'm okay with that. But we didn't need a song where Lil Wayne is singing like I don't know how you call it, how we're supposed to feel. Just give us, just give us the scene.
Hey, all right, so, all right, okay, fine. But I don't really know any songs from the Mitchells, really. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't remember
I
any.
listened to the how do you call it the playlist later, like all the songs. I love them. I don't know.
Oh,
I love indie music. Maybe that's why.
I already listened to it, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to always, like, get into, like, a new category of music, and I'll see if I like it. I only know that one that they sung, like, My
Everyone knows
that
that
one.
song.
It was like a Vine song or, like mid-2000s song. It was
Yeah,
pretty good.
and it had purpose again, so I'm okay with that. It was an emotional purpose to put that in the story.
Man, I could kind of relate to her because, like, it was, like, in our era, kind of.
Yeah, you know the passion of making movies that, and how you call it the feeling of rebellious, like everyone's against you.
Yeah. Honestly, my favorite character, I'm not gonna lie, I know it may seem stupid, was the little brother. How could you not like the little brother in that movie?
He's cute. I think everyone was pretty good. Everyone had characterization. I'd say the only one who like needed a little bit more characterization is the CEO of the phones.
Yeah, for real. All he did was, like, toss the phone. The phone went evil, and then he had another part in watching the Mitchell's daughter videos or whatever.
Yeah, and they wasted Eric Andre. Are you serious?
That was Eric Andre?
Yeah, that was Eric Andre.
Oh my god, how did I not notice?
I knew by the design. But look, you casted a good comedian and yet you waste him. Maybe just one laugh, but like how do you call it? You could have had something to do. Give him a little bit more characterization.
Well, then again, it could have just been like us, and we're expecting too much from a kids movie. It was a good one though.
Yeah, a really good one. I'd say like this is more for all ages rather than just for kids.
Yeah, but I still feel like it was more aimed at kids than us.
Perhaps it's because it's not from an IP, like Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Spider-Man felt more for everyone.
Exactly. I mean, I like Spider-Man, but, like, I like that movie so much because, like, Miles was going through his own journey, and he was, like, kind of, like, left out. Nobody really believed in him until he got the confidence to even, like, go for it.
Yeah, I
I like
I
stuff like that so much.
I agree. Hey, did you see Army of the Dead?
No, I'm gonna watch it soon, but I'm still on One Piece, bro. It takes so long. It's a good anime, but it's kind of like, all right, I might not just put this in the podcast, but it's kind of like boring. It's good. Don't get me wrong. I love the characters. It's good, but like, bro, a lot of things are very unnecessary, bro. I'm just skipping through some episodes real quick, bro.
I'm
Holy crap.
I'm gonna leave this part in. I feel like this is important.
Yeah, dude, it's like I could fall asleep to like a whole like 5 episodes. It wouldn't matter. It would be on the same topic, bro. and the topics are kind of useless because these are background ass characters, dude, as like villains. I'm like, but like these villains have like no depth. Like I'm probably just too used to a good show. But hey, it's like a top three anime in the like whole wide, whole wide. Oh my god, whole wide. I can't talk. Whole wide world. There you go. There you go. I'm talking too fast because I'm kind of pissed. But like, I love characters like Zoro. If you get to watch it later, you'll love him too. I mean, he's
Probably
voiced
not.
by the same Dragon Ball characters as I'm used to. He's voiced by Vegeta and Piccolo, if you know them.
Yeah.
And then Luffy or Luffy, whatever you want to call him, the guy with the stretchy arms. I'm pretty sure you know him. Almost everyone knows him.
No, I don't know.
Really? Okay, well.
Too bad for
Well,
me.
he's voiced by Kid Gohan, the kid who goes against Cell, if you know that.
Nope.
It's iconic.
I am.
Well, I guess it's for the audience then.
Okay, yeah. You guys know. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Uncultured. No, I'm just kidding.
I just don't. I haven't seen it.
All right. Well, anyways, this year I kind of love and hate this year, just like how I love and hate Call of Duty, because we're getting so much good stuff out of the film industry, like Halloween Kills, Marvel movies, Marvel shows. We're getting everything I really wanted to see last year, but they couldn't come out.
I mean, I'm just glad I'm getting good indie films. You know, like everyone went to go watch Spiral when I was in theaters, but I decided to go watch Wrath of Man instead. And such a good decision it was, honestly.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't even hear about any of those two. Maybe because I'm not as much into like the movie community as you are.
Oh,
But
Spiral was a new Saw movie.
really, Saw movie?
Yeah.
And I got to see that.
You want to know who it stars?
Chris Rock, right?
Yeah, and Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes, dude. I saw the trailer, but I just guessed the name of Saw, man. I didn't see the name. God damn it.
You know, I was excited to see that movie, and I was like, I'm probably gonna go see it in theaters. But then, when I heard that they brought back the editing that I hated from Saw, I was like, oh, no thank you. Pass.
Also, well, I've also recently, actually a few days before you went to see that movie, I actually saw a movie too.
Which one?
I watched another anime called Demon Slayer. It's on Netflix. It's a very big, popular anime right now.
Yeah,
The movie was alright though. It was not bad.
I've been hearing a lot of people talk about that.
This is a very hot take. I'm gonna get flamed, but the movie was generally overrated. It was good. Don't get me wrong. I loved the movie. Well, it was alright. I'm not gonna say I love it, but it was good. I liked the beginning. It was a charming character, I guess. But like, he just already died in the movie. I mean, what's the point? I mean, it's already, I guess, yeah, you could say it's like worth like a good amount of episodes like he could have been in, but they fit it into a movie, right? It was a big fight. He died, but he could have been like a mentor to the main character. I don't know. I just find kind of those kind of animes a little more weird in some scenes. Like some scenes kind of, I don't know, weird me out. But overall, it's pretty good. I love the animation. That's the biggest part in that film. I think everyone could agree with me on this. Demon Slayer is the best animated anime ever, as of right now.
Well, let's just hope they agree. Sorry.
I mean, they could. It's very good CGI. I know a lot of people don't like CGI, but it's terrific in there. It works so well.
I bet it does, honestly. But like, how do you call it? I guess anime just isn't that big of a thing for me.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, to be fair, I've only watched 4 anime. I'm on my 4th right now, actually, on One Piece. But yeah, besides that, I haven't really watched much because I know it's just my opinion. I just don't want to get too far into anime communities because they're kind of weird to me.
Well, at least they're not. They can't be as bad as like JoJo, you know.
That is. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to get into those type of communities. The Naruto one is already like you got some weird people in it itself, It's kind of like the Smash community. It's like, yeah, it's kind of weird. It's just kind of weird.
You know, the Infinity Train fandom is my favorite so far.
Yeah, with those kind of shows, like those kind of shows, like based from Cartoon Network, they're kind of wholesome communities. Yeah, you'll just find like some great people in those kind of communities. That's why I love Adventure so much.
Yeah, Adventure Time I heard has a good fandom. I mean, most Cartoon Network shows do have a good fandom, but you know, I might as well bring it up because we're only 25 minutes in. But I'm gonna say hashtag Save Infinity Train, hashtag Finish Infinity Train. There you go, I said it.
Daredevil's getting saved, so I don't really got a hashtag it.
Oh, I hope Daredevil gets saved. Honestly, I love that show too.
Yeah, I'm glad you showed it to me, bro. I was like, bro, it's Daredevil. How cool could it like this guy be? I mean, I love Marvel and all, but it's a Netflix Marvel. You know, I'm like, is it gonna be good? I doubt it. And then I checked it out. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, you know, I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it a shot, right? And as soon as episode 2 hit, I'm like, oh hell yeah, I'm 100% in. Like, I'm not kidding. This show was like
Like,
perfect. Like the first season is perfect. The first 4 episodes of season 2 were perfect. Then, of course,
you get the fist fight too in season 3, right? Let's just say that.
Oh, season 3 was amazing. I will admit, season 3 was amazing, but it wasn't perfect either. At least it was better than
Uh,
season 2.
we have different opinions when it comes to characters on this show. That's what I like. I kind of like that girl, Daredevil's ex, and you dislike her.
Yep, I dislike her with every fiber of my being.
I
Sorry,
don't really care about the character. Like she was like alright, you know.
she was how do you call it? I prefer Karen, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, at least you know she had reasons to do what she does. The other one's just a bitch.
Now Stick reminded me kind of a douchebag, bro.
How so?
He's just an asshole. I can't explain. He's just an asshole. I get that, like, yeah, sure, he doesn't want to like make you show weakness, but he's literally. I get that they should kind of be treated as soldiers because they have kind of superpowers, but god damn, he's an asshole, man. I, I kind of liked when he got beat up. I'm not gonna lie. He was kind of a jerk. He deserved it.
Oh, come on. He wasn't that much of a jerk.
He was a jerk, bro. I mean, like, sure, he was a cool character. Like, I'm not gonna say I hate the dude, but like, he did deserve to be beat up, and he is an asshole.
All right, fair. I'll make exceptions. uh, what about the villains?
The villains, well, you got Fisk, and what's it called? His name Bullseye. I like Bullseye. That's a very good character.
Oh yeah, well it's called Dex, but sure, it's just Bullseye. Everyone knows it's Bullseye.
Yeah,
Fisk was awesome, dude.
I loved all those characters because like some were like some of the villains are the villains I kind of like because they're being like manipulated, just like Dex,
Hmm.
and that's the type of storyline I like. I know it sounds dark, but hey, man, it makes for the best storylines.
Oh yeah, Fisk like stole the show, honestly.
You couldn't really have chosen a better actor for Fisk. I get that he's not really a big dude, like he doesn't look like he would be Fisk from the Spider Verse. But he is like such a good actor. He's such a good actor.
Yeah, I'm so glad they chose him, honestly. Like every scene he's in, it just makes it 100% because of his like expressions, you know?
Oh my god, and he had so much depth to the character, bro. I was like, bro, it's only Fisk. Yeah, I mean, he's only Fisk. I mean, he doesn't have much problems in life, so how good can this character really be? Oh, nope, I was wrong.
You know, Fisk not being in season 2 that much kind of shows like how do you call it, like it kind of shows because season 2 is a little, what's the right
More
word?
damp.
Yeah, a little damped. You know, it feels a little empty without him.
His presence alone just makes the show so much better.
Yeah, that's why I
Shit.
really love season 3. Once he comes back like full circle, oh hell yeah.
He's like the characters I talk about in Naruto. He's kind of a mystery, as you would like to say, until the real fight begins.
Yeah, true.
So they show like portions of his personality being shown like throughout the show, but in the end, he like his true self really gets revealed, and I love it so much. And then he manipulates one of the other best villains in the show, Dex, because I mean, why not?
Yeah.
And like Dex is a beast, bro. Like I love the fights. I mean, like I know I'm gonna skip to this part, but God, the backbreaker from it seemed like it was from WWE. It's like the Big Show doing something.
Oh yeah, yeah, the backbreaker. How could I forget the backbreaker? That was important.
Bro, I felt that, dude. It was just like the corner of the wall. Just like, oh my God, like Mortal Kombat type stuff.
And you know, it did affect him, but you know, eventually you see what happens later.
Dude is crippled.
Yeah, but you know, and then his it did leave with the cliffhanger, and the cliffhanger hasn't been solved yet.
Yeah, I kind of dislike that fact, but it is getting revamped on Marvel's part, like Disney Plus, maybe.
Hopefully. I just hope they don't pussy out like on the violence.
I don't think they will. I really don't. I mean, we've seen what they can do, and like nowadays on Disney Plus, we've seen what they are capable of.
Can I just say, like, have you seen like the MTV Awards? Like they have like this category where best fight, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's total BS.
Why?
You want to know who won?
Who?
WandaVision for best fight.
Okay, bro. Even I know that's a stretch. It was literally her flying, eating her, like getting her power eaten out of her.
Dude,
and then like, I don't know, man.
That was such bullshit. Honestly.
Wait, who else was there, like, for the list?
For the list? Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. Hold up.
If it was like, alright, some whack ass shows, I would understand.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
The final Funhouse fight from Birds of Prey.
Yeah, that's alright. It was alright.
It was a good fight. The Boys, Starlight, Queen, Maeve, Kimiko versus Stormfront.
Oh yeah, I mean, even then, I'm sorry, WandaVision ain't winning that fight. It's just no.
Oh, this one's gonna piss you off. The house fight in Cobra Kai.
Okay, yeah, that's a stretch. That is a stretch. But I get that everyone loves WandaVision. In the beginning, I really didn't know why. I honestly thought WandaVision was garbage in the beginning. I kind of grew to love it. Sure, I love the end, but even then, the fight was alright. It even like the fight wasn't really like Wanda fighting back. It was just her getting the power and life sucked out of her.
Yeah, and this one pisses me off. The final fight in Zack Snyder's Justice League. I'm sorry, but that fight was like amazing, dude. But in my opinion, I think the house fight in Cobra Kai should have won.
How can you hate Cobra Kai? Cobra Kai it's just a lifestyle.
You want to know how do you call it? Who won best show?
Who?
WandaVision.
No, that pisses me off the most. Not even, they could have got snubbed for the best fight, right? They could have got snubbed. But if you're gonna tell me WandaVision is better than Cobra Kai, you're just lying. You're just lying.
Yeah, that is such BS. And The Boys was nominated too.
Bro, alright, yeah. Well, like, sometimes The Boys, I could see why. Like,
okay, but like Cobra Kai, that one should have won.
That one definitely should have won, bro. Like, literally, like, everyone forgot about the Karate Kid. Sure, it was, like, iconic, but, bro, nobody thought it would be this good. Ever. I don't think anybody did.
Yeah, alright. That makes sense, alright? But, how do you call it? How about this? Best comedic performance.
Out of what? I mean, who's the best comedic?
Okay, Leslie Jones won for Coming to America. And I'm sorry, Leslie Jones is the most annoying comedian ever. I'm sorry, but I don't find her funny at all. And the fact that she won against Eric Andre and Jason
Okay.
Sudeikis is insulting.
Also, this is not really a hot take, but I feel like Mandalorian's season 3, I think, I believe, had better fights than WandaVision
Season 2.
season 2. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, the Mandalorian did get nominated.
Okay, then that also got snubbed. Yeah, nice.
Oh, okay. How about this? Best duo. That means like two characters.
Okay, what shows? I love duos.
Okay. We got Borat.
Very nice.
We got the Mandalorian and Grogu,
Ooh, King of the Castle.
and then some two shows I don't care about. But the one that won was Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
You know what? That show surprised me. Like, pleasantly surprised me, because those characters were, like, kind of boring Marvel characters to me. And it showed me they're more than just side characters. But even then, you don't beat Mando and Grogu. Or, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
you can't do that. I feel like there's a
I
person.
get Grogu doesn't talk, but hey, he's iconic, man. Baby Yoda, come on.
There's a how do you call it, a very weird pattern of Marvel movies winning.
Hey,
I don't
what are you
understand.
suggesting?
I'm suggesting that it's biased. Okay, I just have this feeling that it's biased. That
They pay to win.
no, like the show that gets the most views are the ones that win. Like, here's the thing. I like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but the reason why I'm not very keen on returning to it is because the finale is bad. I'm gonna admit it. The finale's bad.
Also, they didn't really like each other as a duo in the first place. So how does that even win?
No, I like their duo. They're pretending to hate each other. I like that.
Well, in the beginning, they actually didn't.
That's up to opinion, but I'd say that their duo was the reason the show worked, and then Zemo came in and basically
Oh, I love
stole
Zemo.
the show. I'm sorry, but me and my brother really love Zemo. Even before the show, we all love Zemo because I love his backstory and the reason why he wants to take out the Avengers.
Exactly. That's the character I love, man. Has to have a great ass motivation, has depth to him, and he works so well.
Yeah, I agree, but it's still kind of BS that they beat the Mandalorian.
And they send Zemo to Wakanda.
Okay, okay. How about best villain?
All right, tell me the villains. Just tell me them.
All right,
I'll tell you them.
so I'll tell you the nominees and then I'll tell you the winner. Okay. So, Ewan McGregor as Black Mask in Birds of Prey.
He's alright. Yeah, he's not spectacular, but he was good.
Juan Carlo Espinosa, the Mandalorian.
Okay, that's my number one as of right now out of the two.
Nicholas Hoult, The Great. It's a comedy drama TV show.
Yeah, well, Giancarlo still wins.
And then you got I forgot her name. I'm pretty sure it's Stormfront from The Boys.
Giancarlo still wins. Bodies her.
And the winner is Catherine Hahn from WandaVision.
Oh my god, you Marvel suck ups. I love Marvel. I was literally preaching Marvel earlier. Come on. I might. Oh, okay. They're gonna just call me a Mando fanatic, but really, come on. Every villain role this man plays is a god tier villain. All right.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad. Tell me he was not god tier. Literally was.
Yeah.
Mandalorian. You agree?
I agree. Like 100%. I agree.
Holy crap! He plays the same character in this different movies, but it still works.
You want to know what's even more bullshit?
What?
Just hear this out. I'm just sorry, but like, hear the ridiculous thing. MTV voted the best movie to All the Boys I Loved Before, Always and Forever.
MTV. Let me be the new voter. Yeah.
The fact that movie beat Borat, Judas and the Black Messiah, Soul, and Promising Young Woman is a sin on its own.
Yeah, I know Borat 2 or whatever you want to call it was not as good as the OG one, but it was still pretty good. I liked
I'm glad you liked it. I didn't get a chance to see it because my mom said no, and that makes sense.
it.
I know I'm 18. I'm 18, but like, there's still a limit. I'm sorry, but there's still a limit.
18 or up, bro. Come on.
I know, but like, have you seen the stuff from the first one?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like too terrible. It wasn't like despicable. It was funny.
I know it's all funny, it's all for jokes, but in satire, it's genius.
It is. He just seems like an idiot. King
Yeah.
of the castle, king of the castle.
So there's one thing we've learned here is that usually award shows usually pick like popular movies rather than which one's actually good.
They just get secretly paid by the company.
Could be, you're never sure. Oh, I can't speak.
One day you're gonna pay them too for your movie. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe for worst. I'm joking. I don't know, but like when I'm walking and I'm bored, I don't know why, but I like just have these ideas of movies come up to my head, and they always end with blood.
I honestly just come up with ideas for shows. Like I try to figure out ways to extend shows without ruining the core purpose of them.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, some shows do get ruined for going too long.
Or like just like extending it to another era, or like BS, like Legend of Korra.
I have not seen it, so no comment for me.
All the dialogue's boring. The only juicy part are the fights, and those are not even as good as The Last Airbender.
Dude, once you're done with One Piece, you're gonna have to see Infinity Train.
I am.
Dude,
I'm actually kind of excited.
I hope you love it. Honestly, I hope you do, because I'm not gonna lie with you, Infinity Train really changed my life.
Exactly, that's Naruto for me, bro. It's kind of like weird, bro. Our lives have been changed by 2 shows over quarantine.
Yeah, you know what's funny? My favorite show used to be Stranger Things, right? And
Yeah.
I just can't go back to the show. Honestly, I can't. Because you know why? The first season is so good that I don't want to continue. That's sad. And I just can't continue afterwards because I know what's gonna happen, and it's disappointing.
I got a question.
Go
Do I
ahead.
sound weird by this? All right, so you know how I just always preach about Naruto and I love it to death.
Hmm.
I don't want to watch it again or rewatch any of it again, just so I can forget about it and like have the same experience again.
Yeah, that seems like, a very logical thing. You know, and I would say that for me, like, out of everything I have in my collection, I think the only thing I have on display is Infinity Train.
It's cause like I have to rewatch things to like remember it. Like I have to literally put it in my head because like things go in my brain and they just go back out. Especially when I speed run a show like that. I had to rewatch some episodes just to get the point they were trying to get across. Because sometimes I would like just like I don't know
Yeah,
daydream.
yeah, that makes sense. If there's like a show that gets a second season, I go back to the first season and I just want to make sure that I get everything I need.
Exactly.
But the only time you don't really need to do that is if the show's like, how do you call it? Like season one is you're following these characters, and then season two you're in a different place and you have new characters. It's an anthology series. That's the only
Oh,
time. That's the only exception to the rule.
like Infinity Train, right?
No, unfortunately for that one, you still need to watch it consistently because there are still things that are important that you need to remember from each season because it comes into
Okay.
factor for that season.
Also, what's it called? For episode 1, how'd you like it in the opening scene? Did you get surprised?
Yep. I was like a little caught off guard, but then I was like, oh, so this is the tone. But then, like 10 minutes later, I'm like, wait a minute, what? 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 I'm just, honestly, that was like the most, how do you call it? This is like the exposition episode, is what I like to call it, the exposition episode. So much information was thrown at me that I kind of was confused.
Really? It
Yeah,
just makes it's just for like letting you know who Naruto is at that point, like Kid Naruto.
it
Like
makes.
it just shows you how goofy he is and how funny he is and how people really treat him.
So when I heard the other characters' voices, I was like, oh, they're nice. Then I heard Naruto's voice, and I was like, oh no, because
Honestly, all right, that was me, right? But you'll get used to it and you'll love it.
what?
Trust me.
But then once I heard his voice during like the emotional scenes and the important scene, I was like, oh, you know what? It's gonna get good. Like I have confidence. Like how do you call it? Whenever I start a new show, I have confidence in it. But if I feel like after 10 episodes, if it's not like changing at all, then I don't watch it.
Oh, there is so much change, and you'll remember like every villain from Naruto. That's how good it is.
I that reminds me of like the first time I watched Breaking Bad. Like the first season, I'm gonna be like, this is a hot take, but I don't like the first season of Breaking Bad.
Really? I honestly, that's what got me like hooked on it.
I would say like the first episode is the reason I got hooked, but then like the episodes keep dragging on and on and
I
on.
feel that.
But
It
it
kind of lets you at a cliffhanger. That's why, huh?
no, that's not why. I'd say it's more that whenever they go like to the, you know, in the RV and dealing with drug dealers and everything, I was hooked. But whenever they went back home, I was bored.
No, that's why the RV scene got left you on a cliffhanger.
Oh, but once season two happened, I was like, oh hell yeah! And then I kept watching it because the show is really good. Season, I think season four is my favorite.
Man, dude, I just love the character Jesse.
Oh, Jesse's character is
Yeah, science.
amazing. Like, how do you call it? He's like a guy pretending to be bad when he has a good moral compass.
Exactly.
And Walt is like, how do you call it? Walt wants to be on the top. He has a big ego. He wants to be on the top no matter what, right? And that's why Mike hates him. That's why Gus wants him killed.
Yeah, he's a control freak kind of and a
Exactly.
manipulator.
Like it, especially like I'm gonna be a little frank here. I did not like the first few episodes of season 5. You wanna know why?
Why?
Walt became an unlikable asshole.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, well, I'm gonna keep watching though because it's actually getting kind of interesting. I want to see where this is going. I was like, bro, you're just ruining everything for yourself. Everything that you built up, you're ruining yourself. You realize
Exactly.
this?
But once they introduced Todd, and you see Todd kill that kid, I'm like, all right, you know what? The show got me back.
Exactly, because you realize that Walt's not the only asshole here, and you want to see Todd kind of suffer.
Yeah, and then then things get in like really really intense, and then Ozymandias happens, and everyone knows that episode is intense because it
Man,
starts off with Hank's death.
I was like, oh, you know what's funny? I was going for both Walt and Hank, so I couldn't bear to watch any of them really get hurt.
The sad part is I already knew Hank was gonna die, but I didn't know how he was gonna die.
I thought honestly Walt was kind of a goner. I'm kind of just stupid. That's how engaged I am in some shows. I'm like, bro, is he really gonna die? And I never really realized, well, oh, duh, he's not gonna die. He's the main character.
No, it's still possible for the main character to die in a show.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess, but it didn't seem like, it doesn't seem like the way it would end. Like, oh, they're just gonna end it off at this note. And there's way more episodes to come, anyways.
Oh yeah, definitely. But once they killed Hank, it became like an endless anxiety attack because you don't know what's gonna happen next.
Bro,
And then like that final episode with Jesse being like basically tortured by Todd and the gangsters, and then they killed how do you call it, Jesse's girlfriend.
yeah, bro. I was like, bro, that just made me feel bad, bro.
And it shocks me even more that Aaron Paul, who plays Jesse, never took acting classes, and he does really good acting in this show.
I feel like both Aaron Paul and what's his name?
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, Bryan Cranston could be Marvel like actors or like character like villains or even heroes.
Of course, you bring up Marvel.
No, but it's a good thing because DC is getting like people like those guys.
I think Bryan Cranston would play an amazing villain for sure.
Exactly, especially in DC because it's more edgy.
He should play Lex
Well,
Luthor. I'm sorry, but that guy belongs as Lex Luthor.
oh yeah, I mean, yeah, he does kind of have the same motives. He manipulates people. He well, he's not really like bulky because he has a suit. So I mean, I think Bryan Cranston can play him really well. I don't know who he would play in Marvel. He can't play Doctor Xavier or whatever his name.
You mean Charles Xavier?
Charles. Yep.
No, I think it's possible.
No, because I'm pretty sure he's more German.
It's a little. You see, here's the part with like Marvel. You got to make sure that their casting's perfect because, of course, there's going to be controversy if you don't cast them perfectly. Like, remember when Kate Blanchett played like I forgot what her like the character's name is, but like the main wizard in Doctor Strange,
Mm.
female wizard, you know,
Oh, that bald girl.
bald girl, yeah.
Yeah, let's just call her that.
Okay, bald girl was not a bald girl. It was actually a bald man.
That was a man.
Like in the comics, it was originally a man.
Oh,
And it happened to be, I'm pretty sure, but I don't want to get this wrong, but it was definitely a different race.
oh. Well,
So it's
oh yeah, because the person who Samuel Jackson is playing was white.
okay, but the point is, how do you call it? Look, for Nick Fury, it's okay, right? But like for the ancient one, bald woman, um, you're kind of screwing it up because the character is of a different ethnicity, I think, right? And you're whitewashing, and you can't whitewash.
Mm,
Do you understand what
right.
whitewashing is?
I mean, here's the thing. I don't really think it is as much like people over exaggerate it because I mean they do that with a lot of characters. Like they make them different races. It's just how they adapt from the comic.
Yeah, true, but some characters are specifically with those races, like it's important to their characters. Not all of them, just some. Sorry.
I didn't see her race being like something that she would have to hold on to.
All right.
Restraint.
Yeah, that's fine, but for other characters, you got to make sure you don't do that. Like wait,
For
okay,
other characters.
let's just change the subject just in case we're we might say something stupid.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't really understand like kind of because like they've done that with multiple characters and they just changed the races randomly.
I
I
mean, it's
mean,
not,
they've also kind of just made Captain America a different character now.
there's nothing wrong with that. As
Yeah,
long
I
as the
know.
character is good.
That's why it wouldn't really matter if they're making.
Yeah,
You know,
I guess so. You do bring up a good point. As long as the characters are good, then I'll enjoy it. So, all right. Did you watch the Snyder Cut?
the eh, I watched some of it because like I didn't watch the whole thing because I knew it was gonna happen. Like some of the stuff was the exact same and some was changed. Like it was in a whole new movie. So
I have to disagree with you. It's an entirely different movie for me.
not for me. It felt mostly the same. I was kind of bored, low key. I don't really like like I don't really care about it. Like no offense, but like it was alright.
It's fine. I completely understand your opinion, but for me, it was a totally different movie. Mainly because I saw the original cut twice. Hated
No,
it
I've
both
seen it
times.
once.
I hated both of it like both times a lot. So then I was like, please, I hope the Snyder Cut's good. I saw it twice and I loved it. There are like a lot of changes that completely alter scenes with different meanings. And I wanted to make a YouTube video about it, but there's better videos about that, so I'd rather not make one.
Yeah, I understand.
Like, okay, there's a scene where Superman attacks the Justice League because he's a little disoriented, right?
Hmm.
So in the original cut, no, I'm gonna call it Justice League, okay? So the Justice League cut, Superman beats up everyone and then goes to Batman and he starts talking and ranting. You know, normal, right?
Well, wasn't that movie kind of rushed because wasn't Zack Snyder supposed to be like directing it in the first place, but one of his family members died?
Let me try to explain this as best as I can. But so Warner Brothers basically was what you call it, saw the results of Batman versus Superman, and it completely did not work. Okay, it bombed. Well, it didn't bomb, but it was a disappointment again, right?
Could they
So
use less money or something?
yeah, so they couldn't fire Snyder because they can't just fire him without reason. So they had to look for an excuse, and they couldn't find one for a while. And then Snyder's daughter sadly committed suicide, and unfortunately, it was a tragedy. It's a tragedy, right? But
Yeah.
it was badly timed because he was filming Justice League. So then Warner Bros. Like, take a break. Just go. Spend time with your family. Nothing wrong with that, except that what he didn't know is that how do you call it? He was talked to Joss Whedon. He's like, oh, you can take over, no problem, right? And they exchange words, and then he leaves. And basically, Josh does a deal with the devil with Warner Brothers and, basically screws up the movie and tries to make it his own way.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it completely failed. The reason why is because they didn't want to delay the movie. They didn't want to wait for Snyder. And instead, what they wanted to do was, finish the movie, get their Christmas bonuses for the CEOs and all those stuff, right? And, the movie's out. They changed the movie completely. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And fan movement, fan backlash later, like 3 more years later. Finally the Snyder Cut happens to be made now. And it completely changed it kind of like rewrote history in a way.
Wait, hold on. But weren't some of the parts like the exact same?
No, not at all, actually.
Really?
Let me
Felt like it.
I've kind of had to explain. Okay, tell me a scene that was like basically the same for you.
Well, some of the beginning and some of I can't really explain because I really like I said like it kind of slips my mind. But
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try to think. Okay, how about the scene with Aquaman and Batman?
oh no, yeah, the fight when Superman was kind of pissed and he took that girl back to his house or something. I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah. That scene is different.
It's
Complete.
different, really.
Yeah.
How different? That
Okay.
seems so very similar.
All right. Let me explain for the fight. So, the fight, like, how you call it? There's like moments where the scenes get to breathe a little bit more, and you see more. There's like an extended part where Superman's about to kill Flash, and he starts trying to kill the military. And there's no talking with Superman. He doesn't talk at all. And it makes sense that he doesn't talk. So he's basically a silent killer trying to kill everyone. And he's going for the kill. And then when he takes Lois Lane to like how do you call it, his house, the dialogue scenes are completely different. Superman reflects on his childhood, slowly gaining back his memory. Lois Lane is trying to talk, like relationship status and stuff like that. But the Justice League treated it more as a joke.
Uh,
I think that's mainly the difference. Josh Whedon did not take any scene seriously.
was he? Is he even a good director? Like, what is his films that he's ever made?
You're gonna like it. He directed the Avengers.
Oh yeah. Oh, didn't he direct Ultron?
Yeah, that one too.
It was alright. It was not the best.
You know what's sad? Ultron is the most important Marvel movie, and everyone just calls it alright.
Yeah, it's nice.
But
Yeah.
I find
It's meh.
it was a smart strategy of Warner Brothers to hire Joss Whedon because what Joss Whedon wanted to do was basically make the Justice League into the Avengers.
Yeah, but you can't do that because
Exactly, and that's why it failed.
it's different. And the Avengers have their own motto. It's like family first or something like that, you know?
And how do you call it? If you're wondering what Snyder's motto is for these characters,
No, I don't know what it is.
team first.
Team first?
Save the world first, argue second. I would say
Hmm.
that's probably their motto. You see,
Oh, I just quoted Captain America, I think.
yeah, that's probably yeah. But how do you call it? The reason why I really prefer Snyder's also is because he completely fixes the character's issues. Like,
Some scenes, though, alright, so here's my thing is like some scenes are very unnecessary, especially that Wonder Woman scene where there's like bank robbers. That was very unnecessary.
how?
And because, like, I feel like I didn't really like the action in that scene. And, like, I
Because
don't know,
it was
they
faster, huh?
overdid it. No, they just overdid it with, like, the effects. It's like, could have, with a simpler and better route. The fight was kind of, like, alrightly choreographed. It was very iffy.
I would say that scene's pretty important to Wonder Woman's character.
I mean, it shows what she does, but I guess. I mean, I don't really know, man. I just don't really like that.
Probably because I'm a bigger DC fan than Marvel. Maybe because I'm probably going too much into it and trying to defend it as much as possible.
I don't really like that. I don't know. I just didn't really like how it was choreographed. That's my only problem with it.
I'm gonna say something controversial, but Marvel has the worst action I've seen.
Really?
It's not that it's choreographed bad; it's just edited really bad.
I don't really remember Marvel action, so I'm not gonna defend it. So
Ex-
I respect it, man. I respect it.
You want to know when Marvel action's good?
Actually, well, in Infinity War, I disagree. It has very good
I
action.
was gonna say the Avengers movies are the only movies that I've seen that has good action. Guardians of the Galaxy.
And in Daredevil.
Oh yeah, but that's different. I'm talking about Daredevil's like action is better than DC's, but I'm talking about movies.
Oh, movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, because if it was Daredevil, this conversation would never happen. Okay, there's like the things they do in Daredevil with those action is insane. Like the hallway fight in the first season, and then the stairway fight in the second season, and then the prison fight in the third season. Those are awesome, and they're way better than all the DC action. But we're talking about the Marvel movies here, and they have some really bad action. No one wants to admit it, but I have to say it.
Hold on. Let me look up the Marvel movies. All right.
Like, have you seen the action in Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Oh yeah, I could. Well, that wasn't a movie though.
I know, but it's still inexcusable.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It's technically a movie.
It's
pretty good
animated. You can do a lot of stuff with
Deadpool,
animation.
good action. Guardians of the Galaxy, good action. I like Spider-Man's action. It was pretty underrated. Thor Ragnarok, very good action. Black Panther.
Okay,
It was
all right, all
alright.
right, all right. Maybe I should clarify. Whenever it's two people without weapons and just fighting hand to hand, is complete and utterly edited really bad. So like Falcon and Winter Soldier was so badly edited, I don't even want to bring it up.
From Marvel shows.
But I'm also talking about like I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Wait, what?
Captain America and the Winter Soldier. It's
Yeah.
it's just the lamest action.
It was. I would say it was alright. I don't really care. I didn't really mind it, but you know what was annoying?
What?
I was like, bro, you guys could have took more time. Especially remember the first scene you meet that girl, terrorist girl. Oh, what's her name?
The
Like
terrorist
she
group?
threw him, or when they jumped on the trucks, or when she kind of punched him onto the other window. It looks so bad. It looks so bad.
It was. I noticed those edits. It was like, oh god. And you know, sometimes
Yeah.
when people talk about DC movies being very dark in lighting, I'm sorry, but I couldn't see anything in like the finale.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I would understand if you said Captain Marvel movie, but that's the really only, and X-Men and Dark Phoenix. Those are the only two movies that I would agree with, but otherwise, most of them are really good.
I'm gonna say something controversial. I actually like Dark Phoenix.
Oh god.
You know,
Oh god.
let me explain why, okay? Because I feel like I have to explain myself.
Yeah, do it. You do need to explain yourself.
This movie falls apart if you think about it for like 5 seconds, okay?
Yeah, so
And
you're not thinking when you're watching it.
exactly. I turned my brain off and I was like making fun of everything. It's just one of those movies that you just want to hang out with your friends and just make fun of. And that's why I enjoyed it. And I ironically enjoyed the third act. I would say that's the only part that I actually enjoyed.
I looked up Marvel movies in order, and Suicide Squad's in here. Let's go.
Suicide Squad was so bad. I that was the perfect example of editing being complete and utter shite.
Hot take? It was alright. Decent. Not. It was not garbage. But it was.
There's a good movie hidden there. I'm not lying. There's a good movie hidden in there, but it's just boggled down by bad editing choices and.
It was meh. That's what I'll say. And it was like a weird ass villain.
This is like the first time I completely disagree with you. I'm sorry, but the villain was really bad and was basically doing hula hoops.
That's what I said. I said it has a weird ass villain.
She's not. She doesn't even have a reason. I don't even remember her reason. I don't even
like
remember her name.
Ancient.
Enchantress.
Alien. Woman.
Enchantress. I think that's her name.
I don't know, man. I don't remember.
Harley Quinn was good. Duh. Deadshot was good. Duh. Boomerang
yeah,
was.
that's what made it alright. I said that's what made it alright.
Yeah, I guess that's the only reason I liked it. Like Deadshot, because Will Smith is Will Smith. Everyone loves Will Smith.
Wait, hold on. Now talking about it, Marvel movie action, Thor: The Dark World, and Ant-Man. I don't remember any action from those movies.
I fell asleep in Thor: The Dark World. And you know, if you know me, I don't fall asleep often in movies. But the fact that one movie made me fall asleep is completely funny. I think I woke up like the part where how do you call it? Where Thor's talking with Loki. I think I woke up in that part. And I was like, "Oh wow, good scene. Yay."
You know what movie should have made me fall asleep though?
Which one?
QB Halloween.
Okay. That's a movie I completely understand if people hate it, but I just enjoyed it ironically and I loved it.
I hate it. I can't believe it's getting a sequel. I really can't believe.
I'm just happy I get to see more.
Ew, gross. I hate you so much. You love suffering, don't you?
I like Adam Sandler. I'm sorry, but I like Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I love Adam Sandler too, man, but I don't enjoy when his movies are hot piles of garbage.
Okay, what do you think of the Hotel Transylvania movies?
You know what? I enjoyed them because I was a little kid.
I enjoy them. They're pretty good.
Exactly.
There's not much to say. They're just cute. You know, they're fun. What else can you say about that? They're just fun.
That's weird that you mentioned it because I haven't watched it in years. I mean, like the last one, I think they're like getting together, that vampire girl and the human dude.
Yeah,
I forget their names.
It's been a while. And you want to know something funny?
What?
There's a movie that everyone thought I would hate, but I actually really love.
What?
La La Land.
La La Land? Hold on, let me look that one up. I haven't heard of it.
It is a musical. A romantic comedy musical. Actually,
with
not
Emma Stone in it, Ryan Gosling, John Legend.
Yep.
J.K. Simmons.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with this kind of cast, like this good cast, how would it be bad?
Oh, by the way, J.K. Simmons only shows up like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. He's a goat. He is a goat. Damn it, Mark!
Oh, we gotta talk about Invincible. We haven't talked about it yet.
No, I haven't finished it. I'm gonna get spoiled.
You
I
haven't?
still am only 4 episodes in.
What the hell's wrong with you? How have you not finished it?
Because, alright, I'm sorry, I've only watched 4 episodes because it was the thing I was gonna watch with my brothers, but they decided to watch it without me. So then, you know what I did? I didn't finish it.
You gotta finish it. I'm sorry, but you gotta finish it. Screw One Piece. Watch it, okay? You have to watch Invincible.
Hey, let's not get hasty here. I gotta
No,
watch freaking 3 shows.
I'm gonna say, screw One Piece. The fact that you're complaining about One Piece when you could be watching a better show.
One Piece is not a masterpiece, but hey, it's a top 3 anime to ever exists.
God, I just want to talk Invincible, dude. That show is so amazing. The fact that the fact that I'm still talking about it is insane. Like, my brother loves it. I love it. A lot of people, my friends love it. I mean, you're liking it so far.
Damn it, Mark. I just like the memes mostly.
The fact that you're seeing the memes and you haven't seen the episodes really infuriate me.
I've seen 4, okay? I've seen when I like the episode he goes to Mars and gets those. I like also the demon dude. And,
oh yeah. That was pretty good. But what did you think of like the cliffhanger of episode 1?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I haven't watched that one either. No, I'm just kidding. I watched it. I liked it. Where he beat up the...
Kill.
Huh?
Kill. Not beat up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot. Kill. Where he killed, like... I forgot what they're called.
The Guardians of the Globe.
Oh, yeah. Guardians of the Globe. Let's just not see Martian Manhunter there. Let's not see Aquaman there. Let's not see Batman there. They
Wonder
got
Woman.
Fake Flash as well. Wonder Woman. The fake, who else is there? Cyborg, I guess you can call him. Not really.
No, kind of. Sorry, there's nothing for the Immortal. He's the only good one. You know,
Man, I felt bad.
Here's the thing. I was completely, utterly shocked. I was like, I felt like my stomach was gonna vomit. I was like, holy crap! This show just went from 0 to 100.
Man, you know what's funny? I didn't even start on that episode. I started on like episode 3.
What the hell's wrong with you?
No, here's why. Let me explain. My brother's already like watched the first 2, so I just watched the third one with them. I was like, what's going on here? No, Invincible. Okay. And I was like, what the hell is going on? And then I was like, oh, well, apparently there's a cliffhanger because you get flashbacks of the scene where he just beats up everyone, kills everyone.
Yeah, kills. Too used to Marvel movies, huh? Where they don't kill, huh?
Yeah, or you can make fun of Marvel, but
sorry.
What will you have in 5 years?
He's just talking spoilers right there. He's
at the end when he's like,
I haven't finished it.
I know, but you know, Marcus is asking by his dad.
I didn't.
You haven't seen the memes.
Well, I didn't know it was his dad that beat him up.
Omni-Man?
Yeah.
There's literally... Okay, well, then, my bad, but there's memes everywhere. I knew it before it happened.
Man. Damn you.
Knowing why is different. But he beats his ass and he's led to a bloody pulp and he says, why did you make me do that? And then flies away.
You know, I can recite the whole speech.
They're gonna be even crazier. Most of the people that I follow on Twitter have already read the comment before they watched it. They kind of knew it was gonna happen. I think it's probably best that I think kind of like I don't know what's gonna.
All right, Baldo, recite it.
Why did you make me do this? You're fighting so that you can watch everyone around you die. Think, Mark. You'll outlast every fragile, insignificant being on this planet. You'll live to see this world crumble to dust and blow away. Everyone and everything you know will be gone. What will you have after 500 years? And then Mark responds with something. I won't say whatever, but I won't say what Mark responds because that broke me.
I guess I'll have to find out myself after I finish One Piece and Infinity Train.
Yep. Well, I'm glad you chose Infinity Train first.
Yeah, well, I had to because I knew you would want me to watch that, so I respect that. And I see all your praise over Twitter. Every tweet you do is Infinity Train, so it must be good.
Dude, I am praising like the fuck out of the show. Like it's like, when have you seen me that like happy about a show?
I don't know, man. That's just in me. Like, bro, I was obsessed with Adventure Time for a while, where like I didn't even have the show right. I just watched every clip I could and absorb it off of YouTube. I was like, I would piece every clip together and make it into an episode in my mind. I was like, oh, pretty good. But yeah, it was such a good show. Also, Naruto. I'm too addicted to it. I'm really tempted to go watch it again, but I can't. I can't do it to myself. I can't bear the burden of knowing what happens again.
You have a mission.
All about it.
You have a mission to complete. Well, I'm just happy you're eventually gonna watch it. Like, I own the DVD right now, and the DVD that the second season's coming out soon in May 25th. I'm gonna buy it.
You're gonna trust me on this one? I think. Well, I actually don't know if you will, but I'm sure of it.
What?
You'll love Naruto just as much or even more as Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's how good it is.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I don't. As much as I am enjoying Naruto with one episode so far, I don't think it's gonna be Avatar. I'm sorry, but Avatar was special.
No. Exactly. No, trust me. When I recommend you shows, they never flop. And I'm telling you this right now because I loved Avatar. But you know what I love even more now? Naruto.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you this because I told you that Avatar was my favorite show ever at the time, remember?
Yeah, but now it's Naruto, isn't
it? Yeah. So this show might be on par with that for you. I don't know how it will be because we have different opinion and different tastes. So, but you'll like it because everything has depth in the show. Also, you can look up the filler episodes. So some episodes you don't have to watch because there's so many of them on Netflix.
There's so many filler episodes, or there's so many episodes?
Fillers.
You know,
episode.
Is there movies of Naruto? Because I saw some.
There's filler movies, yeah. Oh. There's only one canon movie.
Don't tell me I have to see it.
Well, yeah, also because it's like the last movie ever for Naruto. So, you'll know.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, and also, basically, I'll tell you right now, because you're gonna know him later. My favorite character is Jiraiya. My favorite character.
What a different name.
Yeah. Their names are really based on like funny stuff. Naruto's literally a food, so you know.
Okay, now I can't unhear that. I'm just gonna keep thinking about that. What food is it specifically? I mean, like.
It's a Naruto fish cake.
Fish cake?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Fish cake, the show.
Also, Jiraiya is based off, I think, Japanese folklore, and so is the main villain. Alright, I can't tell you what their status is, alright? You'll find out.
I googled fish cake. I'm gonna be honest with you, that is not what I expected. That is pretty...
Did you look up Naruto fish cake?
Yeah, I did. That is not what I expected. They look more like marshmallows with spirals on it.
You haven't seen those before?
No, I have not.
Oh, really? They're really like, I know how they taste. They're kind of plain, to be honest. They don't really taste like anything from when I tried them. But they pretty much add to the... I mean, I don't know. I can't really explain it. They're right.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, I have ramen, so I know.
Oh, I mean, who doesn't love ramen, you know?
Oh, well, you'll get to know more about ramen in the series, because that's...
I mean, yeah.
His favorite food.
Yeah, I know that he enjoyed a cup of ramen.
Yeah, to the first episode, but you'll see it a lot more in the series.
Yeah, you know, I kind of find it weird, but I don't have my video game passion like I used to.
I mean, you have movie passion, and I'm going into really everything, honestly, during quarantine. I mean,
Oh,
you're a story-based person too, so it's
it's weird that I suddenly grew a wrestling passion. If you noticed that,
yeah. I'm like, what the heck? That's weird. I mean, what do you really like it for, though?
I it's just that I remember as a kid I used to watch wrestling. It fascinated me. I used to watch some wrestlers. I'm not gonna bring them up because I know you won't know any of them.
Yeah, dude.
You do?
I used to watch wrestling too, but I know the names.
Okay, you
I
still
know and stuff like that.
okay? I grew up with Jeff Hardy, CM Punk, Edge, and John Cena.
I
John
know him. I had
Cena.
all the figures.
I couldn't
I
hear
had all
that.
the I said I had all the wrestler figures when I was younger, actually.
I did get some as a kid, but I don't know where they are now. But oh yeah, I'm Rey Mysterio. But the point is, I watched wrestling. I enjoyed it. I loved it. And then, of course, as a kid, you know what you do. You try to
Uh,
wrestle.
oh yeah, dude. Me and my brothers used to wrestle a lot.
And then I, of course, it got banned in my house, and I wouldn't watch wrestling. And then I turned 18. I was like, you know what? Let me go back to wrestling. See if there's anything. And I'm freaking loving it, dude. It's so much
I'm
fun.
surprised. It got worse, in my opinion.
Oh
over
yeah,
the years.
it got worse. Yeah, but that
Way worse.
I'm looking in the past now, and the past is amazing.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I feel like I don't know. It just felt like you could tell it was like kind of acting, but like it was very good acted in the past, and it was like kind of entertaining. Oh, come down there, and I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah,
Type stuff, bro. And nowadays it's like, go on social media to see what this guy had to say to him.
exactly. It's too modern, you know. I guess it's just not for me. But the point is, the reason why I enjoyed old school wrestling was probably because you know, it's kind of okay. This is gonna be a bad comparison, and let me finish. It's kind of like porn, okay? You don't go there for the story, but you go there for the action. That
I mean,
I'm sorry, but that was the only thing that came up to my mind.
I don't know. I don't know if I catch you on that one. I don't know if I get the drift.
I'm sorry, but that's the only way. Like,
Oh boy.
just imagine like you click on a porn video and you just watch the most healthiest relationship and there's no action. You get bored and you click on another video, wouldn't you?
No comment.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm saying a lot of things right now.
All right, let's go to YouTube boxing. And who else want to see? Who else wants to see Bryce Hall get beat up?
Oh, dude, Bryce Hall is without a doubt like the person I hate the most right now. Dude, that guy is a piece of shit, dude.
Dude, I don't know. He's just an all-out douchebag.
You know,
Douche tuber, douche talker. I don't know.
I couldn't believe that there was someone worse than Jake Paul in the universe.
It's weird because every insult he throws out is like, "I'm your daddy." Like, bro, it's not even funny or threatening. Like, is it really even an insult at this point, bro? You just cringe.
Dude, like, I'm not kidding. I hope Bryce Hall gets his butt kicked, honestly. I really hope. Like, I swear.
He doesn't even challenge, like, the challenging fighters, dude.
If he wins the fight, fine. But you know what? If he gets his butt kicked by KSI, oh, hell yeah.
Oh, KSI, I just hope he kicks Jake Paul's ass.
Oh.
I don't really like any douche tuber, really. Like, they kind of piss me off.
I actually like KSI. I like his videos. I like his music.
Well, no, yeah, I like KSI, even though, like, he has his own, like, little thing.
His brother Deji. What about his brother Deji?
I mean, Deji, I'm not gonna say anything because he's alright, you know. I mean, but like some things he did, I don't like. Like he kind of snaked KSI a few times.
Yeah, I can understand that, but now they're good and Deji's.
Yeah, they're bro.
Yeah, they're all good, right? But I just hope that Deji can back up what he's doing. You know. I hope he doesn't.
Yeah,
I hope he doesn't pull like how you call it, one of those people that's all talk, no walk. You know.
yeah. I kind of used to look up to Dashi. Actually, he was my favorite YouTuber for a while because his videos, like, I loved his skits. He was very funny, and then it's like kind of all went like downwards when he like kind of released his music and started acting douche kind of. But then I realized it's like, well, I'll still support him because I like the dude. And then I was like, all right, let me move on to a different YouTuber.
Oh, but Deji's a nice guy now. He's all good, luckily. But how do you call it? He wasn't before. I
Talking
guess.
about YouTubers, I like Jeb because he talks about what he thinks and he's not a douchebag.
Yeah, true, accurate. I mean, like my favorite YouTubers right now are like Red Letter Media, Christian Miracle. Let's see. Filthy Frank, old Filthy Frank. I don't know. I still watch his old videos. Vanos Crew. Let's see. Pringus McDingus.
Yo,
Uh,
Red Letter Media is cursed, bro. They have 666 videos.
dude, the reason why I like Red Letter Media is because they are absolutely insane in like their comedy, and they're like the only like how do you call it channel I've seen that still isn't a pussy in like doing aggressive content.
I understand that. Is also because it's movies, right?
Of course. I'm
Yeah, I looked it up right now, and then it's mostly like movies.
Yeah. I mean, how can you not enjoy that for me at least?
Yeah, you're like the movie nerd.
Yeah, true. And people are still wondering, like get that film degree.
Honestly, I would like to see you get that, but it's whatever you want, really.
Yeah,
I mean, if you
I guess it's just for me, it's just best to get a real job first and then pursue my dreams.
exactly.
I
That
I
that,
feel
that actually makes sense.
I feel like playing smart is better than just taking the risk immediately. Like I call it, I'll pay with my own money to go back to adult school, like to finish, like film, and kind of do it like after school when I'm done as a teacher.
Yeah,
I
I understand that. I wonder how, like, bro, how would your job be? Bro, I'll be the sub for your class. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, there's another thing I could do.
What?
Pull pull the how do you call it? This is like the most riskiest thing, but impress. You make a movie, you try to sell it, and if you sell it, let's see what happens.
I mean, but then again, you would have to learn how to. Well, in your movies, would you want to learn how to do CGI? What kind of genre would you like, even?
Horror.
Or oh, that's a good place to start.
You know what's
Would you want
funny?
it to be like one of those like popcorn films, like Halloween and like
You know what's
Saw?
You want to know something funny?
What?
I ironically horror is my least favorite genre, like my second least favorite genre.
Really? Well, I only like the main like four bigger like films, like Halloween, Saw, Friday the 13th, and type stuff.
I think for me, I would love to make horror movies, but I wouldn't love to watch about horror movies. I think the reason why is because I just want to try to like scare the audience as much as possible, but not like cheap jump scares.
Yeah.
You want to know what does horror good?
Hmm.
Resident Evil. Have you like played any Resident Evil games?
I have, but they weren't scary because it was on the GameCube and GameCube graphic.
Okay, fair, but I think a perfect example of a good scare was the new Resident Evil has like this baby part, and the baby does not like how they call it jump scare. It just crawls to you, and you see it crawl, and you get a little freaked out because of its all like awkward and awful movements and design, right?
Yeah.
You see, like that. That's good horror. Another good example of good horror is like, no, I wouldn't say it. I mean, I liked it. I thought it was good, but I'd say the only good scare was the closet scare.
Oh my god. As a kid, actually, I was scared of it. Like, you know, the OG it, where he was like in the sewer.
Oh, he was hilarious. For me as a kid, he was hilarious.
I was like, bro, I don't know, bro. I was scared of the like weirdest stuff. Like my brothers were. I was so easily shook. Like my brothers scared me with YouTube poop, or like forget what it was, like Caillou. I'm like, God. Now
Yeah,
looking back at it, I was like kind of a wimp.
I guess that makes sense.
Man, I miss YouTube. Like the old days when it wasn't mostly corporation. We got those good old videos, like kind of within like the Vinity and that type stuff.
Yeah, true. I haven't seen it too yet. Is it good?
Oh, I haven't seen it yet either.
Oh wow, okay. I guess this is the first time we haven't seen it. Like a movie.
Did you watch Halloween though?
I haven't had time.
That's fine. I mean, all right.
I
So
am definitely excited to see it whenever I do though. Because
I think you're gonna like it.
I think I'm excited to see like the first one, but then I'm gonna be a little scared to see the next one.
Really?
I think the reason why is because there's a big gap. And you know me, I don't like big gaps whenever a new movie comes out.
It's all right. So let me explain this. I'm not gonna. I can't. You can't really compare it, but this is the best analogy I have for you. It's like Cobra Kai. Not in like. It's like in the terms of the time gap. You know.
Well, but the
And
difference is I think Cobra Kai had like I call it the Karate Kid thing. I feel like there still was a lot of story potential that was missing, right? And Cobra Kai definitely fulfilled that. But unlike I think Halloween, I don't know how the first one ended, so I can't really say it. So
I guess there was still some story potential, but here's the thing, with that time gap, and basically this one just explains everything and puts it into a real timeline.
I
Because there was so much like, oh yeah, we're gonna cut this movie out. Oh yeah, we're gonna cut this movie out the franchise. You know, so much of this and that. Now it's like for sure, for sure.
I really hope that Halloween, the whatever the last one is called, is the final one for sure.
I can't say until I see it.
I
It's
hope
just that type of thing.
I just hope they don't pull the BS of this is the final one and then oh guess what? He's back. Like that. Like
Oh yeah,
you know
like he
like
just pops out the grave or something like Jason.
okay, but Jason was always that insane monster. But like I'm talking like something like like there was like how many Saw movies are there? I can't even fucking count. But there was like Saw the final chapter, and then it turns out they make two more.
And the spiral.
I mean that's including the second one actually.
Oh, then again, now it's like a new protagonist, right? Or
Okay, but
antagonist. What?
the difference is it's just, there's like a pattern going on. Like I call it. I haven't seen any Saw movie, but from what I've heard, there's a lot of Saw copycats.
Oh yeah, there is. That's why.
That's a little annoying, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, but it's always fun to watch people scramble for their lives.
I can't enjoy people scrambling with their lives without bad editing. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't do that. Like I'm sorry. I really hate bad editing because it really ruins a scene. Like I would say, editing is the most important part of a movie.
Yeah, I agree on that one. CGI and stuff like that. If you're gonna add it good.
There's one thing I've never noticed why no one does this in horror movies.
Mm.
Can we have like a horror movie with a lot of style?
Style? What do you mean?
So have you seen any Wes Anderson movie?
Nope. Well, I don't know if I did. I don't.
Okay, maybe I should Google his movies, duh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Have you seen Fantastic Mr. Fox?
Nope.
Moonrise Kingdom?
Nope.
The
I don't think so.
Grand Budapest Hotel?
Nope.
Isle of Dogs?
Nope.
Fucking hell. Alright, let's try another director with style. Edgar Wright, okay? And I'm one of his biggest supporters. Okay, I know you haven't seen Shaun of the Dead.
Not yet.
I know you haven't seen Hot Fuzz.
Wait, actually, I know that name.
It's a cop action comedy cop movie. No, you haven't.
No. Let me see. I'm looking up image. No, I haven't. I've seen it though. I've seen like the poster of it. Call it.
Okay, how about Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
I gotta rewatch it.
Okay, but that.
But I know the style of that movie.
Okay. Okay. Imagine that style in a horror movie.
So basically, you mean like, yeah, I guess that would be pretty cool. I mean, so like, pretty sure Scott Pilgrim. I'm not gonna say exactly like, but like similar to like kind of Deadpool vibes, and some like of the like cutaways and some of that type of stuff. I don't know. I feel like horror movies should just have better characters in general instead of all being cheesy.
Oh yeah. Another. I'm gonna mention something, but Army of the Dead has like only one good character.
Oh. I don't want to watch it. I'm not gonna watch it anymore.
I would say the others are good. At least they have charisma, and that's the only reason they're worth watching. I mean, that's really it. I mean, I'd say.
Right, well, here I got a question for you. This is off topic, though, right?
That's all right. My voice cracked. Go ahead.
It's all right. I'll cut that out.
That's fine. I'll leave it in.
All right. Anyways, what are your opinions on hot tub streams? What are your opinions on them?
They deserve to get banned completely.
Here's the thing. Our statement where it's like, it's all right in the context of it, like, sexually, like, it's not, like, sexual intent in it. But, like, a lot of them, they're, like, riding on bananas. Like, bro, come on. You're telling me that is not like, bro, come on. Bro, let's be honest. Let's give it $1.50.
That is creepy. I feel like that's creepy, dude. That is, like, insanely creepy.
Like, banana floaties? You're telling me that's not ban-worthy or, like, that's not sexual at all. Tell me that with a straight face.
I can't, because I'd be giggling. Sorry, but that's insane. The fact that, they thought that was okay. I'm sorry, but hot tub streams are the perfect example of wrong. That is just completely wrong, because you're like baiting people into donating money just to see you almost naked,
Also, it's like, I guess I'd be fine with them if they were like, in the same place, not on a freaking giant banana floaty that reminds you of something that on a male body part.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe it'd be fine if they don't keep shaking their freaking. No, I'm not gonna say it like that, but like if they, kind of just show you their chest, I hope you understand. I'm not trying to sound wrong or anything, but like. You know what they do. I can't really say it, but like...
I want to say it so bad, but I don't think I want to say it either.
Exactly. It's like, I'm in the position where like, yes, they do it, but if I say it, I'm going to sound like an asshole or like...
Exactly. Again, I don't think that belongs on Twitch because kids use Twitch and then, they donate. If you donate money, I'm going to write your name on that and I'm like, simps. Freaking simps.
I understand that it's like not only a gaming platform anymore, but that's like you're referring to sexual content, and it's basically like they even stated like if you're referring to sexual content, then yeah, you'll get like banned or like a timeout.
Yeah.
And even people in the past from just it's a man like showing his nipples on accident, or like. I forgot, like shirtless. If you're shirtless as a male, then you'll get banned or like suspended for a few days, and then like I don't know, man.
It's just stupid. There's complete bias in Twitch, and no one wants to admit it. Like exactly, and that's why I don't want. Do anything. That's why I don't want to stream on Twitch, even if I plan to. But I don't want to because I don't trust them. They got
stupid rules too, yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather trust YouTube, honestly, and you know how I hate YouTube, but I'd rather trust them because at least I have like, how do you call it, a little bit of freedom.
Very little, but yeah, you have some.
It's some better than nothing.
Yeah, on Twitch, I'm pretty sure you can even say blind playthroughs or something like that.
Lol. I wanna try like an experiment in the future. Like I join Twitch and then I get banned instantly for saying something. Wouldn't it be funny?
Twitch ban speedrun.
Wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah, you should do that. Make it a video. Twitch termination speedrun. Let's see how fast I can get banned.
Simps. And then I say something else. Yeah, I'm gonna stop recording. I think
Alright.
I have enough footage.
Yeah, that's an hour and 40 minutes of footage.
Exactly.